I'm Gervinho, and I am proud to be a Guinean.
Donc Gervinho, bienvenue en Angleterre.
Gervinho, welcome to England. How does it feel to be an Arsenal player?
Bonjour déjà.
Hello.
Merci,
It's a great honour and a real pleasure to be here. I've always wanted to play in England and I've always wanted to play for Arsenal. Now I have realised my dream and I am really happy to be here.
How difficult was it to leave Lille?
It's always hard to leave a club where you enjoyed some great times and where you had fun. I had the chance to work with a coach who really trusted me and with whom I got on really well. I think I've left Lille with a lot of pride because I gave everything I had to this club. I won trophies with them, and there is nothing better than leaving a club with a good account of yourself. I'm sad to leave Lille, but in life you need to make decisions. But I will always keep great memories of Lille.
How good was last season for you?
Well, when you see what we ultimately achieved, you look back and you think everything was good. There were so many positive things that you forget moments which were difficult. I can only remember the positive side of the season. We experienced a lot of emotions because it's not easy to win trophies. And we really enjoyed all the good things we did.
Arsenal is a club with strong French connections. Is that important to you?
Well, everybody knows that Arsenal is always looking at the French league. For the players who play in France, we all dream to play in the big English clubs. So I really hope I won't be the last player playing in France to move to England. I hope Arsenal will keep watching the French league because there are some really great players over there.
How much of a factor was Arsene Wenger in your decision to move here?
When you are young, you always want to improve and you want to work with great managers. Arsenal is a club I love, and Arsene Wenger is one of the best managers in the world. I think that with him, I will become a much better player, and he was very important in my choice to sign here.
Arsenal fans won't have seen much of you in action. What can you tell us about your strengths as a footballer?
Well, it's difficult to say. I don't think I have just one outstanding skill at the moment. What I want to do is I want to use my time here at Arsenal and use it to develop my strengths.
Kolo Touré says you can be the next Samuel Eto'o. What do you say to that?
Well, yeah, it's always nice to hear something like that from an older player. It's a pleasure for me to be compared to him because he is a great forward. He's been a good example for me as a youngster, and it's a great compliment from someone I really like and to whom I'm very close.
You already know Emmanuel Eboué, of course. Will that help you settle in England?
Beaucoup, beaucoup. Je pense que j'arrive dans
Yes, I know him, and it will help me a lot.
différent de la France.
I'm arriving in a country totally different to France,
Il va me
with the
permettre,
language for a start.
de pouvoir m'intégrer dans le groupe facilement.
And he will help me to integrate, he'll help me to understand a lot of things. It's great to have him here with me.
Ouais, je pense que ça va beaucoup m'aider que la présence de Bosch à Arsenal.
Et qu'attendez-vous du football
What are your expectations of English football?
J'attends, je pense que
Well, everybody knows the level of English football, so there's nothing to say on that matter. I know that I can expect a great season from Arsenal, with a lot of success and a lot of emotion at the end of the season. I expect us to achieve our goals this season and the seasons beyond.
Et quelles sont les différences entre la première
How
ligue
different are the Premier League and French League One?
je pense que déjà c'est pas le même rythme, mais quand même le championnat français aussi.
Well, the rhythm and the pace are not the same. In France, I think it's easier, but I think each country has its own way of playing, tactically, technically, and physically as well. It's always different. I enjoyed adapting to the French league, and I know English football is harder. I know I might need a bit of time at the start, but ultimately it's down to me to raise my game and up to me to adapt.
Et combien vous faudra-t-il
How
pour vous
long do you
adapter
think it will take you to
Je
adapt?
sais pas, ça va dépendre
I don't know.
de moi, de mes coéquipiers. Je pense que
It will depend on me. It will depend on my teammates as well. I think that it's always great to get on well with your teammates, and it helps you to adapt quickly. I already know a few players at the club, and thanks to the help of the team,
à l'aide de l'équipe.
I think I can adapt quickly.
Une question similaire. Vous n'êtes pas parti en stage avec l'équipe en même
You have not gone to Asia with the team. When do you think you will be 100%?
J'espère à le retour de.
Well, I hope to be 100% by the time they come back from their tour. I did my first session on Monday morning, and I was really happy with the way it went. There is still some time to be ready for the start of the season. That's the most important thing, so I will prepare well to be ready by then.
Et que pensez-vous de
What
la
did you
dernière
think of
saison
Arsenal
d'Arsenal
last
des
season?
matchs
Did you watch them at all?
Ouais, j'ai toujours suivi Arsenal dans ce championnat anglais.
I have always followed Arsenal in the Premier League.
Il y a un moment aussi, ils ont eu quelques difficultés qui arrêtent tout.
At some points they were really good,
Tout à fait normal.
but they also had some difficulties like a lot of big clubs do.
Ils le souhaitaient. Mais je pense qu'il y a des
They didn't
championnats
finish
où il y a des-
in the position
des
they
équipes qui
wanted,
arrivent à l'allier.
and sometimes seasons like that happen.
Le potentiel
But
de-
we all
de
know
ce
the
groupe,
potential of this
c'est-
team,
et
and hopefully
on fait une bonne saison,
we will do
et-
better next season.
Et êtes-vous confiant
How
qu'Arsenal
confident are you that Arsenal can win a trophy in your first season?
Je pense que les grands clubs ils ont toujours cette fin-là.
Well, all the big
Les
clubs
titres, donc,
have always won big
on sait
trophies.
jamais quand est-ce que les titres
You
arrivent.
don't know when the big moments will come,
Quand les moments sont-
but
quand
when
les
it
moments
does,
arrivent, c'est toujours du plaisir
it's
à-
amazing.
donc, j'ai déjà vécu ce moment-là.
So I really hope that this will happen
Et
this
également,
season for Arsenal,
à Arsenal aussi.
because the club has been waiting for it for a while.
Et avez-vous un message pour les
Finally,
fans d'Arsenal?
Do you have a message for the Arsenal fans?
Je dis que je suis content d'être ici.
I'm very happy to be here. It's a pleasure for me to be among the fans,
J'espère qu'on-
and I hope they will enjoy watching me play.
à me voir jouer,
And
à
I
voir
hope
toute l'équipe.
that at the end of the season,
La saison, j'espère
we will have the opportunity to celebrate something great together.
fêter quelques moments forts ensemble.